Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most heartwarming chapters in the Bible. Ruth Chapter 2. If you remember from our last video, Naomi and her daughter-in-law Ruth have just arrived in Bethlehem, widowed and with nothing. It's a tough situation. But this chapter is where we see hope begin to blossom in the most unexpected way. So, Naomi has a relative on her late husband's side, a prominent and wealthy man named Boaz. Meanwhile, Ruth, ever the devoted daughter-in-law, doesn't just sit around. She asks Naomi for permission to go and glean in the fields. Now, gleaning was an ancient form of social welfare. Landowners were instructed to leave behind some of their harvests so the poor and foreigners could gather food for themselves. Ruth says, "I'll follow behind the reapers," and hoped to find favor with the owner of the field. As fate, or perhaps divine providence, would have it, Ruth just happens to end up in a field belonging to none other than Boaz. She gets to work right away, gathering leftover grain. Just then, Boaz arrives from Bethlehem. He greets his workers with a blessing, "The Lord be with you." And they reply, "The Lord bless you." It's a small detail, but it tells us so much about the kind of man Boaz is: respectful and godly. He immediately notices Ruth and asks his foreman who she is. The foreman explains that she is the Moabite woman who returned with Naomi, and that she has been working tirelessly since morning, only taking a short break. Right away, Boaz approaches Ruth directly. He tells her, "Listen, my daughter, don't go to any other field. Stay here with my female workers." He basically offers her protection and a place to belong. He even goes a step further, telling her that he has instructed his young men not to bother her, and that she is welcome to drink water from their jars whenever she is thirsty. This is an incredible act of kindness. In that culture, a lone foreign woman would have been incredibly vulnerable. Boaz is offering her safety, provision, and a sense of community. Ruth is completely overwhelmed by his generosity. She bows down before him and asks, "Why have I found such favor in your eyes that you would notice me, a foreigner?" She's humbled and can't believe that someone of his stature would pay her any attention. And Boaz's reply is just beautiful. He tells her, "I've heard all about what you have done for your mother-in-law since the death of your husband. How you left your father and mother in your homeland and came to live with a people you did not know before." He recognizes her loyalty, her sacrifice, and her character. Then he gives her this powerful blessing. "May the Lord repay you for what you have done. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge." Boaz sees that Ruth's actions are a reflection of her newfound faith. Touched by his words, Ruth thanks him for his comfort and kindness. When lunchtime comes, Boaz invites her to eat with him and his reapers. He personally serves her roasted grain, and she eats until she's full, with leftovers to spare. This isn't just a simple meal. It's an act of inclusion. He's treating her not as an outsider, but as an honored guest. After the meal, as Ruth gets up to continue gleaning, Boaz gives his workers another instruction. This time in private. It says them let her gather even among the sheaves, and don't embarrass her. In fact, Pull out some stalks from the bundles on purpose and leave them for her to glean, and don't rebuke her. This is extraordinary. He's not just allowing her to glean, he's secretly arranging for her to find more than she ever could on her own. He is actively providing for her in a way that preserves her dignity. So, Ruth works until evening and gathers a huge amount of barley, about an ephah, which is roughly 22 liters or a 3-week supply of food. When she gets back to the city, Naomi is stunned to see how much she's brought home. Ruth also gives her the leftovers from her lunch with Boaz. Naomi immediately asks, "Where did you glean today?" "Blessed be the man who took notice of you." When Ruth tells her the man's name is Boaz, everything clicks for Naomi. A spark of hope is reignited. She exclaims, "The Lord bless him! He has not stopped showing his kindness to the living and the dead." She then reveals to Ruth that Man is our close relative. He is one of our kinsman-redeemers. This is the big reveal of the chapter. A kinsman-redeemer was a male relative who had the responsibility to help a family in need, which included marrying a childless widow to continue the family line. Suddenly, their dire situation has a potential solution. Ruth adds that Boaz even told her to stick with his workers until the entire harvest is over. Naomi, full of wisdom, advises her to do just that, saying it's better for her to stay in his fields where she'll be safe. And so, Ruth continues to glean alongside Boaz's workers through both the barley and wheat harvests, all while living with her mother-in-law, Naomi. Chapter 2 is a beautiful story of kindness, providence, and the beginnings of redemption. We see how Ruth's humble, hard-working character and Boaz's integrity and generosity intersect, all seemingly by chance, but clearly guided by a greater hand. It sets the stage for the incredible events to come. Thanks so much for watching. If this story touched you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more chapters. See you next time.